So today I'd like to reflect on a piece of art by Hannah Garrity that can be found in your Lenten devotional book. It's for the fourth week of Lent. You know, the painting is based on her interpretation of the second chapter of Ephesians, where Paul talks about that even while we were dead in sin, even while we were still lost and separate from God, God still sent his Son. That even before we had the chance to make any kind of move, any kind of decision, any kind of effort on our own part, that God made the first move, that God loved us so much, even before we said, God, we love you, that God sent his Son Jesus, that God sent the Christ to save us and to save the world. You know, as we prepare our hearts for the coming day of Easter, this period of time in Lent is so very valuable, because it gives us an opportunity to really let truths like that settle. If you want to take a look at the piece of art here that I'll put up on the screen, you can see that there is, in the foreground, a puddle, or not a puddle, but a ripple in the water. And then that further beyond, the ripple kind of fades, and then beyond that, there's a horizon with the sun. This art piece is entitled Prevenient. In other words, the grace that comes before, the grace that comes ahead of anything that we've done ourselves. Ms. Garrity explains in her own reflection it is found in the devotional booklet. She says, maybe, metaphorically, this separation, referring to the separation of the three distinct parts of the piece, this separation can represent the idea of prevenient grace. The sky and the distance appear separated from the present. God's grace, represented in the water ripple in the foreground, will eventually connect us to it all. So what do you see as you take a look at the picture? What about this painting stirs something in your heart about the goodness of God? And as you look at those three distinct parts, as you look at what seems to be the most tangible, that ripple in the water that is closest to you, understand that God's grace, God's prevenient grace, the grace that has come before, is right there for the taking. Friends, you don't even have to ask for it, because it's right there. So I invite you to reach out, to take it, to take advantage of it in this season of Lent, and as we prepare our hearts for Easter. Friends, I pray that you would have a blessed Wednesday, and we'll see you again very soon.